Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Kathy J Show. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. I'm Kathy J. We're so happy that you're spending your time with us. We work so hard on the show, so thank you for hanging out with us. It means the world to us. If you've missed anything or you want to send us viewer emails, we love reading them. Just go to kathyjshow.com. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for sending that email. All right, so everybody, you may not feel it, but we're in the middle of winter. I know, it's like the biggest joke when we're out there without coats on and our flip-flops still in Colorado. But with the holidays here, it's the perfect time to get out and explore our beautiful wonderlands of Colorado here, because you might have family in town. This is your chance to hang out with your family. The Colorado Lottery is helping create special places for us to enjoy. That's all about fun in the snow. Who knew about that, everybody? Jennifer Anderson is here. She's the Deputy Director for the Colorado Lottery. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thanks for coming back to the couch.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's tell everybody why we have such a beautiful state that's been so well preserved. It's because something happened in 1992.
Yes. Well, in 1992, there was a constitutional amendment to direct all lottery proceeds, almost all of them, to outdoor open spaces, recreation, and conservation.
So smart.
And the lottery was created in 1983. So before that, the money just went into the general fund for the legislature to spend as they wanted.
Nah, you can't do that.
So since 1992, those have all been directed, and that's what you see when you see, bathrooms at the bottom of a trail and really well-maintained trails. And so we're really lucky. It's been $3.7 billion in total that the lottery has funded.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's amazing. And when you talk about that kind of money, we're one of the only lotteries in the world, actually, where the proceeds go to back to the state.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're really lucky in Colorado that the voters had that foresight, because we not only, as citizens of Colorado, we love to get outside and enjoy those spaces, but it also creates a lot of tourism and really funds and strengthens our economy. So.
It does, because it makes it really easy. People go, oh, let's go to Colorado and just hike some of this and enjoy some of that and that beautiful fresh air and all of the sunny days we have. I mean, we're just a prime state. We are like the golden state for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And as those spaces get used more, we actually need to promote stewardship, because people are using them. So we try to educate the public. The lottery doesn't, but the organizations that receive our money, that's one of the things that they do with it.
Right. And it's conservation and for the future, absolutely. And you know what? You also help with schools.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. I love that.
So the way that the proceeds is broken down, and it's in the Constitution, so it really can't be changed without voter approval, is 50% goes to GOCO, Great Outdoors Colorado, and they give out grants for open spaces, recreation, outdoor spaces, and then that's up to a cap. So once that cap is reached, this year it's $73 million, the overflow goes to BEST, which is Building Excellent Schools Today.
Yes.
And that funds school infrastructure and technology around the state, but especially in rural areas. So they've given some really significant grants that have funded smaller rural schools that wouldn't have had the money to do an overhaul, remodel.
And they need that, whether it's air conditioning or an HVAC system or a playground or a baseball field. So many amazing things that you've done for schools that wouldn't normally have it. And this past year you had a banner year, so extra money went overflow to go help schools.
Yes, they got BEST got over $7 million.
That's awesome.
And then the other part of our funding also goes to the outdoors and open spaces and recreation. It's CPW, Colorado Parks and Wildlife, gets 10% with no cap of our revenue. And then the Conservation Trust Fund, which is basically just distributed to local governments on a per capita basis.
Right.
So they don't even have to apply to that for that money. It's you probably don't even realize how that money gets spent in your town or in Denver, but it is there, and it funds parks and recreation mainly.
And that's awesome, Jennifer Anderson, because Jennifer Anderson, by the way, I'm looking forward to your husband's new movie coming out. Mr. Anderson. When we come back, but what I was going to say is that's exactly what needs to happen, because then the more we play, the more we can say we're helping schools and stuff. Who doesn't want that? So when we come back, Jennifer is going to explain to us all of the beautiful places that we can go enjoy this winter. We'll be right back. Kathy J. The Colorado Lottery is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. Colorado Lottery, play on. Welcome back to the Kathy J Show, everybody. So did you know that in addition to parks and wildlife and open space, Colorado schools are being helped with money that comes from the Colorado Lottery? We were just talking about it. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. Jennifer Anderson, the deputy director for the Colorado Lottery, is here with us. Yay! So well, let's highlight some winter hot spots that are out there that people can go enjoy, because I never knew that it was time to go. Like, winter to me is like everybody go into a little area where there's a fire and you don't go outside, but people love to go out in the winter.
Yeah, they really do. And there's plenty of places, and we wanted to highlight a few that are funded with lottery dollars that you may not know about.
Yes, exactly. So, I'm sorry. I jumped ahead. Building, we got to get to the schools really fast. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I jumped ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I was
okay.
so excited to get to the Caribou and all that. So, but you're building excellent schools program.
Yes, so that is funded with the overflow dollars that I talked about once that GoCo cap is reached. And then there's actually this new grant program that the legislature just created last year called the Outdoor Equity Fund.
Okay.
And they're just getting up and running. They haven't given any grants yet, but we expect that this year. And it's to get, it's another piece of funding from lottery dollars that is to get underserved youth and their families outside.
Yes.
So it's really intended to be funding real grassroots organizations. They'll be giving grants out. You can apply if you're one of those organizations, but it's really the definition of underserved is very broad. So
yeah, it is.
It's awesome. It will hopefully really have an impact on people who live here but maybe aren't able to get outside.
And there's so many people we know so many people that have lived there their whole lives and have never been to the mountains.
Exactly.
And never experienced the vitamin D in on their skin when they go up there in the fresh air. So that's the Equities Fund?
The Outdoor Equity Fund, and it's housed in CPW. So
Okay.
the administration of the fund is all supported by the Colorado Parks and Wildlife.
Okay, so the thing that I love is there might be a bunch of different departments that you mentioned, but the fact that you guys created a constitution of how the money is going to be. You created laws that let us know as we're playing it's all legit. All the money goes here. If there's overflow, it goes here. If there's,
Yes.
That's what's so cool. And we all know that there's projects. You probably have lists of projects waiting to get funding. So,
Yes.
I mean, so it makes me as a consumer so much more happy that my money's going there.
That's
you know,
good.
That
I'm
you guys
glad.
protect it. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. All right, so now let's talk about where I want to go. El Dorado Canyon. Let's go
Yes,
there.
El Dorado Canyon State Park. This is just
Beautiful.
right outside of Boulder. So
Yes.
this could be a day trip for you and your family. Great views, tons to do there. Hiking, winter hiking is possible because usually the trails are so packed down because there's so many people out there.
I would never know that. I
Yes.
would never think that.
You can also use snowshoes or cross-country skis. So that's one great one.
Okay, Uray. Now, I went to school
Uray,
down in
yes.
Durango.
Oh, yeah.
And Uray, the ice park, we heard about this. I never had the guts to go to it, but that is crazy.
This is unbelievable. I have never been to Uray either. They call themselves the Switzerland of America
Yes.
or the outdoor recreation capital of Colorado. So I have to get down there, but it's a little bit further out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have this man-made ice climbing park that's known around the world. People
Yes.
come from all over to climb in Uray, and
Yeah.
then they have a competition, which I was able to watch because they streamed it last winter.
Yeah, no, they're hardcore.
Yeah.
They are hardcore in Uray, but that's a cool place to go. It's free, everybody, if you want to take a
Yes,
trip.
free and exhilarating even to watch.
Yes,
if you don't want to
exactly.
do it yourself.
That's
Yeah.
right. All right, well, we've only touched on a few of the amazing winter hotspots that our state has to offer. When we come back, we have more to show you and why you need to start exploring them. Get the family out this holiday season. We'll be right back. Ramos Law is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. He's a medical doctor and a lawyer. Ramos Law, what makes us different makes us better. Welcome back to the Kathy J Show, everybody. Winter fun for the entire family is a total win because then somebody's always tired at the end of it. That's what I love. But you got to know the right places to hit during the holidays. Deputy Director of the Colorado Lottery, Jennifer Anderson, is here with us to tell us what are those Colorado winter hot spots that have been supported by the Colorado Lottery and why we got to go check them out. Jennifer, thank you for being here, taking us around our beautiful state. I love it. Let's go to Caribou Ranch.
Yes, Caribou Ranch Open Space is another one that's right outside of Boulder, so it's really close. close.
Yeah.
You can do a day trip there. It's kind of in the shadow of the Continental Divide.
Yeah.
And there's just gorgeous views and landscapes there. Here we have a photo of someone cross-country skiing. So
yeah, we were just talking about how hard and exhausting cross-country skiing can be.
Really hard.
My props to all of you that cross-country ski.
I always wear too much.
Because then you're sweating.
Yeah.
There's a trail of Jennifer's
yeah, exactly.
scarf hat. All right, Crested Butte cross-country skiing. What is that?
So Crested Butte has tons of backcountry terrain, as you can imagine, around.
Oh
and
my
this
gosh.
is unbelievable. It's so beautiful. The trails are maintained by the Nordic Center there, the local Nordic Center, and they also work with the Adaptive Sports Center to get everybody outside, even if there's some accessibility issues. So it's really great.
It's a chance for everybody to go and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's definitely a little further, and you are out in the
you
wild.
Like, that was top of the wild.
Yeah, not very. It's out there, so you probably want to make sure you know about avalanche safety and stuff.
Oh, okay, Dale. Thank you for letting me know that. All right. So, what about the Snow Mountain Ranch? How's that one?
Snow Mountain Ranch is also close by. It's about an hour and a half drive from Denver.
That's it?
120,000 acres that go along Pole Creek. This is not as steep. This is more flat. You can rent cross-country skis or snowshoes there, and it's pretty affordable.
I like that.
So this one's a really great option for a family who wants to go out for the day.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so now Howelson Hill in Steamboat?
Yes.
What is that?
So if you've been to Steamboat, you know this hill is right downtown. You can see it.
Yeah.
And it's the largest, I believe, natural ski jump in North America.
Oh my goodness.
These are huge ski jumps, and you can go and ski it's basically right in town, and then they've made it free on Sundays, which is really great.
That is really cool.
Yeah, also kind of affordable on a Sunday if
Yeah.
or for beginner skiers that want to go down the mountain.
Hour and a half, I like that.
Yes.
To get from Denver. Okay, so the Kendall Mountain ski area. I didn't know there was a Kendall Mountain.
You know, I've never been here either, but what I'm told is this is really family friendly. It's laid back, it's inexpensive. So if you have beginner skiers, you're teaching your kids how to ski or snowboard, this is a great option. You may not, not as aggressive skiers and snowboarders on the mountain, so you might feel like your kids are a little safer.
You just sold me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I want for my kids, because they're too scared of everyone else going around them.
It is.
So,
It can be scary.
That's a really good point. All right, what about Alma Riverwalk?
So the Alma Riverwalk this is a town of 296 people. And they just
awesome.
acquired 6 acres of wetland and tons of, outdoor trails. So if you're driving through, this is between Fairplay and Breckenridge. If you're driving through, stop, stretch your legs. Maybe you want to make Alma your destination. And this is exactly what lottery dollars are able to do for these small towns is they're starting to create recreational areas that bring people in and bring tourism. And so that's the coolest thing I like to see is acquisition of land for open space that will attract people and have people stop in the town instead of just driving right through.
Yes, because then when they stop in the town, they might support the local businesses that are in the town, and everyone wins.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So keep playing the Colorado Lottery, everybody, because it gives back more. Do you get out a lot into the outdoors?
I do. We just bought a place in Fraser.
Yeah.
So we're spending a lot of time up there, but my fiance and I have been all over Colorado.
Yes, she rolls with a poncho in her pocket.
Yeah. I love cycling, mountain biking. I snowboard, so
it's awesome.
There's a lot to do. Yeah.
Well, you guys set it up for it to be so easily accessible that it's just awesome.
Yes.
All right. So to find out more about the Colorado Lottery and all of the wonderful outdoor projects that they support here within the state of Colorado, go to coloradolottery.com. Don't go away, because up next, everybody, we're going to be exploring Estes Park. We have travel journalist and adventurer Jennifer Broom. She's got more winter fun for you coming your way. We'll be right back. Kathy J. Oakwood Homes is an official partner of the Kathy J. Show. Oakwood Homes, building happiness. Kathy J. Welcome back, everybody. So even though it's been a warmer winter here in Denver than we'd like, the cold will arrive soon. But that doesn't mean that we can't have fun outside until it gets here. Travel journalist and adventurer Jennifer Broom, she went up to Estes Park to show us now why we should be up there visiting Rocky Mountain National Park. Check it out.
Welcome to winter in Rocky Mountain National Park. Although snow has been a little slim picking so far this season, winter can actually last well into April, even into May in Rocky Mountain National Park. It's one of the most popular national parks in the country, but most of the visitors come in summer, which means in winter, it's the season of solitude. You can have places like Moraine Park virtually to yourself. Right now, it's just me and the occasional chirping birds. This is one of my favorite areas of the park, partly because of that view, and also because it's one of the best areas to see wildlife. In winter, the elk and the deer, they come down from the tundra, and you'll find them in these valleys like Moraine Park. Because they're concentrated into a smaller area, your odds of seeing wildlife go way up. On a beautiful winter day, you can still have a picnic in the park. I like grabbing a sandwich or a wrap from scratch in town. Just make sure whatever you bring into the park leaves with you. Remember, leave no trace. Next stop is Bear Lake. There almost always are some people there, but the crowds are a lot less in winter. And sitting at over 9,400 feet, winter lasts a lot longer here, so make sure you're dressed for it. Welcome to Bear Lake, sitting at 9,475 feet. It's always windy at Bear Lake. One thing you can do in winter is walk out on Bear Lake. I'm not nearly as brave as those people over there. You do have to watch out for thin ice.
The scenic drives with lots of pull-off areas are great for photography. Shutterbugs like me can snap away with stunning winter landscapes in every direction.
Weather changes quickly here. There's a little blue sky there, but over here, it's snowing. I'm doing a happy dance 'cause it's snowing. Woohoo! This is what winter's supposed to be like in Rocky Mountain National Park. Snowing, windy, and you see a bunch of deer. Here's a closer look at some of them.
As fast as the snow moved in, it moved out. Like I said, weather changes fast here.
This is Hidden Valley. It's the only area in the park where you can go sledding. If you don't have your own saucer or snow tube, you can rent one from stores in Estes Park. You can also go cross-country skiing here. It's easy to enjoy the season of solitude in Rocky Mountain National Park.
Hopefully, you'll get a colorful sunset over Longs Peak like I did. The view from Estes Park is breathtaking.
After a fun day in Rocky Mountain National Park, warm up by the fire in a cozy cabin like mine, Mountain Village at Lake Estes. Happy holidays!
Wow. Oh, happy holidays, Jen. She's having her best life up there in Estes Park.
Seriously.
That's awesome. Oh, okay. So thank you, Jennifer Broom. Thank you so much. We love you for telling us what's happening up there in Estes Park and what to do at Rocky Mountain National Park. Jennifer Anderson is here. She's the Deputy Director for the Colorado Lottery. So before I let you go, thanks so much for hanging out with us this half hour. How many of those holiday scratchers are left? Are there some out there?
Well, if you want one, you should get out and buy one now. They're over 70% sold out, especially our $10 and $3 games. Those are really popular.
That's the one that I always buy. You're not winning on the 10, I'm winning on the 10. But you know what? I've gone to convenience stores and places and they're already sold out.
Yes.
So I've already found myself trying to move to other gas stations to find them.
Yes.
To give, for adults, for stocking stuffers.
They're great last minute. You don't have to go to the mall.
Yeah, amen to that.
You will have to find them because they are selling out. But get them today, probably, if you want.
Yeah, I
holiday
agree, everybody.
scratchers.
And that means that there's still some winners out there is what that says to me. There's still a chance. Speaking of there's still a chance, the Colorado Lotto is like whoever wins it is going to about to be the second biggest jackpot coming out of the Colorado Lotto.
The Lotto Plus is Colorado's game.
It's
so
only
the winner
us.
is guaranteed to be from Colorado. It's at 19.7 million, which is the second highest it's ever been.
That's awesome. So you got to play the Lotto, everybody. I do. I always play the Lotto ever since you guys suggested it. I was like, I got to get that.
And sometimes people don't realize that the odds are way better with the Lotto Plus versus Powerball Mega Millions.
Yes, but since you mentioned Powerball, what's that number at right now? 383 million?
Almost 380
million.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't see the sign this morning.
378 something in there, 378 million, 380 million, give or take a couple million. It's way up there, everybody. That would be a nice
Also
holiday
climbing,
present.
yes, and that is a fun one to play. And you can pool. You can do a pool.
So many people
Play
are doing
together.
pools.
Yes.
So, and one more thing. Last time you guys were here, you were doing a charity coat drive. How did that go?
It went incredible.
That's
we had
awesome.
8,850 items donated, and
Yay! Way to go, Colorado Lottery. That's awesome.
we only have 1,600 people on our staff at the Department of Revenue, so that was a
all
huge
from
success.
you guys.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we were excited about that.
Well, you guys keep giving back so much, so thank you so much. All we can do, everybody, is keep giving to them and playing responsibly.
Exactly.
Is that okay? Is that a good Christmas present from
play
us? We'll keep
responsibly,
playing.
and yeah, we appreciate all of you
Yes.
who play.
And happy holidays from the Kathy J Show, from the Colorado Lottery. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
Everybody,
for having me.
Get out and enjoy the beautiful state of Colorado. Good job. Yes, Jennifer.